Be careful, like you could literally cut your off with that.
See? No, it's not wide enough.
Hello.
How are you?
Just what I need. Can you cut this in half?
Oh, certainly.
Perfect.
First time in a while.
Oh, look at you. You're the best.
How's that?
Thank
Oh, wait.
you.
Oh,
no,
there we
this
go.
is good.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's gonna be time to start the outdoor desks soon.
You love the outdoor desks.
Yeah, because dude, if you sit in an office all day, you don't get tan, you don't get your vitamin D. By the time you're done with work, it's already dark out.
I got some vitamin D.
What? Hold up. Pause.
In like Jackson Hole, like a cool town, not like
Because there's no trade benefit to Jackson Hole, Wyoming
a
warehousing.
lot of commerce flies through there. It's very
No, it
big
doesn't.
tourist.
No, the commerce that flies through there is the scam of the $7 water bottles they sell at the bottom of the mountain.
No scam.
Yes,
You're gonna drink tap water? That's from getting tap water. Dude, that
You
Luke,
are so
that Luke
frustrating,
Belmar
dude.
video today was crazy.
I think we're gonna ship Dom to Idaho and he can work out of that office for a while.
Oh.
Dude, that was the most outrageous comment. When we hit socialist TikTok, that was probably the funniest moment. Like,
Socialist TikTok was crazy.
Dude, I was in my car driving, refreshing, like, our views.
Oh, so you were driving and texting?
Yeah, don't do that. But like, when we were blowing up, that one night in January when Stellar Central Boys texted us, and they were like, you guys are gonna hit the mill. And then, you went to the bathroom, we went to go take a piss. And then, I just posted the video, and it was at like 16K views. And then, yeah, you came up and you were like, dude, it's at like 49K now. And Stellar Central Boys is like, guys, like, you're gonna hit a mill. This is like crazy engagement. That was the Costco one, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. When we hit socialist TikTok.
And
And
then
they told us that we were the issue with the government? No, issue with society
Yeah,
because
we
we
were the
bought
fall of
little bites.
capitalism.
The fall of or no, there's some word for it. It's like end of world capitalism.
Oh, no,
or some bullshit.
No, it's late stage capitalism.
Whatever that, yeah, they said some stupid term that they made up in their head about us ruining capitalism because we bought little bites. 100 boxes of them.
Stop being poor. Amazon pays.
Okay, that works. I have one last question for you.
Sure.
Is it like, do you guys work the same as some other vendors where it's like if you take items by the pallet, things get easier, discounts go up, and like stock, we can like pull stock because it's easier for your guys to pick, or does that not matter at all?
Part of it is true, you know, used to be more true way back in the day, but like pallet is not that bad. Like it used to be back in the day, like, you know, I would do truckload orders, vendors would give crazy discounts, but people don't do that anymore because of, you know, different kind of landscape with Amazon and all that stuff. But like, definitely, like, so one of the things I was talking about to you, when I say to you, like, hey, give me the brand names or whatever, and I see that 6 SKUs are from the same brand,
Yeah.
and if I don't have the deal, or I don't see anything upcoming, that's kind of where what you're talking about would be the next logical step. Like,
Yeah.
okay, this order is X size. I can reach out to the vendor. Maybe if you bump it up to this quantity, and I can try to get a deal from them. So it doesn't matter the day he particularly. So if you order a pallet from me, or if you order 2 units or 5,000 units, it doesn't make it any easier for me or anybody else. I mean, as far as I know, maybe the guys in the warehouse, maybe it's a little easier.
Yeah,
to
they'll
get the boxes, but like it doesn't change or anything like that. But it does help with bulk pricing a lot of times with a lot of these vendors. However, on the same token, if the order is way too large and the vendor doesn't like e-com, you know, it also can give the opposite effect when we reach out and they say,
There's a
this is a massive order, this must be an e-com guy, you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
there's definitely some positives and negatives. It's definitely a juggling act that I've had to go through for quite a while, but I do the best I can, figure it out. But yeah, so if you see brands that, you know, like I said, when we start going through this, you'll start seeing some of that. But like, if there's other items that are not on here that you're like, Daniel, you know, this one, there's no deal on it, but if we could just get 40% off, I can order X amount of quantity, or 40% off, I can order X amount of quantity. There's that potential to reach out to the vendor and make something happen. Probably like between 30 and 40% off is the most likely.
best case.
Yeah, most likely best case. Like, because asking a vendor for the discount to get to like 45, 50 is way too high. But like to ask for those other discounts, it's possible to make it happen. So definitely,
And
that's too.
that's
part of the job.
that's 30 to 40% off of the wholesale price on wine. Yeah.
So like you have this list here on like let's say sheet 1, right? And it has cheat sheet deals, and we're asking to look at it. If I see that I don't have it, or it's not upcoming in the deal anytime
This is going to be a
soon,
big order.
you know, that's one where I might just say, hey, I'm going to reach out to the vendor and try to get the points. But let's say that there are items that haven't even been on cheat sheet that you've seen in the last 3 months that are items of Daniel. I've never seen this on a deal thing, but if I can get 30 to 40% off, I haven't seen it on deal, maybe we can get it done on a one-off. Then, you know, those are ones that you reach out to me and say, hey, look, I haven't seen it on deal. Can we get 30, 35, 40 on this one and see what we can do, you know?
All right. So what I'm taking away is a little bit more info in the right places will help this process. And doing stuff like this is not it's not out of the ordinary or too much legwork. It's like worth trying for on some stuff, as long as it's a reasonable net deal that we're trying to like get from the vendor. Obviously, we're not going to ask for 40% off of $100 purchase. Like, put some bigger things together, and they'll make something happen, or we can make something happen.
So here, if you want like a floor. So like, if I'm gonna reach out to first of all, this is fine the way it is now. But if I'm gonna reach out to the vendor, if it's something you haven't seen on promo,
yeah,
you reach out to me, hey Daniel, is this on? Can we get this at 30%? Or can you check anywhere? And I check and I say, I don't got it. I gotta reach out to the vendor.
Yeah.
I won't do it for under $2,000.
For the brand or per SKU?
For the brand.
Okay, that's in the entire wholesale industry. That's a very small order to have to go after. So
very small order, but I'm just telling you that like that's my floor. Ideally, it's 5 to 10 to 15 to 20. But like my floor is my absolute floor. I'm not going to waste my time or the vendor's time because they're gonna not that they're gonna laugh at it, because some of them are okay with it, but it's just not worth the back and forth and all the money you spent ordering it in for a $1,200 order.
No, that makes total sense. Like I said, for industry standards, that's tiny. So that's not a big deal. Though even the 5-10K floor is fine. Do you guys is there a way to export a list of brands that carries? Or like literally, I don't even care about the products, just like all the different brand names that are carried. Do we have that anywhere? Because that could make me pull a separate list. That we could start working on, that you might get mid-April or something like that. I'm trying to maximize not having to call you again.
What about just the Excel catalog and just going through that? I mean,
the like OG, the like the one that came out for today on Excel for brands, yeah?
No, I mean, yeah, that's what you're talking about, the inventory file.
Yeah, the inventory file. If I just exported the brands, that would give me the same list that I'm looking for. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'll send you the full catalog file, which is a little cleaner than that. That's a little messy because
yeah, it's moving every day.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things on there, and the way it gets filtered out, it doesn't have all the detail. Actually, this catalog, so like, I'm sure I almost sent it to everybody, so I'm gonna send it to you now. What are we in, March, April? I'll send you April.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, look, all these things, everybody's probably got something similar, but my point is that it pretty much has all the detail that you could need as far as if you're looking for brands and what we carry and stuff like that. It should have everything.
Okay.
You know.
Cool.
Yeah, so yeah, that would be great. So Joseph, just to let you know, I always say this in the beginning, the more you present to me, the more chance we have of getting things done. First of all, I'm crazy busy and overwhelmed with other customers and orders and stuff like that.
Yep.
On top of that, it's just a matter of like, I know I said this, like I don't take from one other customer and give to you. So if you want it, you know, you need to present it to me and say, hey, look, you know, we'll be on this brand or whatever. So the more you show me, the more we work together, the more things we can get done. But there's no distributor out there or sales rep out there that I believe in my heart can do what I do the way I do it for my customers. I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
You're on point, bro.
I will turn over every rock. I'm like find every little cheat I can on my end to make something happen. You know, as long as it's in the guidelines, I don't care. Like, you know, I'm just here to make sales, and that's all I care about.
Yep.
And keep my customers happy and keep my boss happy. So
you're awesome,
you know,
bro.
so
I appreciate the hell out of you.
I said this before, bro. I'm like ready. Like I don't mess around.
So yeah, I'm learning with you guys too, because you're definitely like the biggest like to work with. So it's like a lot of shit falls out, a lot of stuff goes out of stock. So it's like I'm just trying to find the best way to make it work on our end too. And I knew once I pulled this recent list that we sent to you that we're going over now, that there was stuff that we're missing on just because it's either not on Net Deal now or wasn't in stock at this time that we need to bring, like shit like that. So I will continue to, that's why I asked for the next thing. I will continue to bring more products and brands that we can work on to you, and we could see what we can make happen, and keep it growing. I think we'll be able to grow this account pretty large. I still have faith.
I told you this last time, man. You don't get discouraged by a bad week or something's out of stock or whatever. Or
Yeah.
the pricing just doesn't work. Like I said, man, I'm here to help, and like we'll figure something out one way or the other. The other thing I was gonna say too is if this is a numbers game, meaning it's a percentage game, meaning not just discount wise, but the more shit you throw at the wall, the more it's gonna
Yeah,
stick.
it's top of funnel, law of big
Yeah.
numbers shit here. I know.
Dude, you send me 100 SKUs that you need a crazy price on, and we get like 20 of those SKUs on a deep discount. That's a win, bro. It's like
Fuck
20
yeah.
things that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
The more I throw, the more we'll land on.
yeah, exactly. So that's what I do. You know, you send it to me and I'll throw it. You know, while you throw it to me, I'll throw it to the vendor, and I'll see where we can stick. And, you know, sometimes we find a middle ground that works. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and we just move on. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
and we
So-
just move on to the next one. Love it, dude. That's awesome. That works. That works 100% for me, and we'll fix that one list, and then we'll keep moving on with more.
I appreciate you calling me because I was just about to lose it.
Take it easy, man.
Oh, the school bus.
Good one. All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Oh, so what we did there was purchasing is the law of big numbers. So the more products that we make offers on, the more products we're going to end up buying. There's, you know, we're obviously going to bleep out who that was, but the more products that we try to get purchased, the more we're obviously going to purchase. There's always no until you ask. So that's what we're looking to do. I told him I want to be his biggest account and at $1 million a month in purchasing. If we're not growing each month, we're not making progress on getting there. So that's what we're up to.
What else are we up to?
We're going to see a warehouse now. Yeah, we're going to see a warehouse now. I don't even know if this is the place. I think this is the place.
There's Joel.
There he is.
All right, so your warehouse checkout recap.
Pretty nice space. I want a little bit more than 5,500 square feet, honestly, because he's going to want me to sign 3 years there, and then in about a year, we're going to need 10,000. So I would like to get a little bit more, but if we have to wait, you know, we will. Moving twice, though, kind of sucks, you know? Like, so I don't know. We might get the 10K square feet and just full send it. You should check out the case study where we showed how our student went from 0 to $1 million in his first 10 months with retail arbitrage and Amazon FBA. If you haven't checked that out already, click the link down below, put your email in, and we'll send it over to you instantly. Ooh.